Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back here to the After Show, the show where we watch TikToks live after the show. Let's hop right into this, alright? I'm curious about the For You page today. Yo, that kind of felt like one of those commercials. You know what I'm saying? Let's watch.
Class starts in one day, but I don't know if it's on Canvas or Blackboard. Maybe Dice knows?
Hey.
Class starts in one day, but I don't know if it's on Canvas or...
Like, listen, I am a stoner, alright? I am grade A stony baloney, alright? Listen, I have the records to prove it. I have the lungs, the teeth to prove it. These motherfuckers yellow. I wish they weren't. I've never gotten like that though, but that was actually one of the funniest fucking things I've seen in quite a long time. Let's run that back for the class one more time.
Blackboard. Maybe Dice knows?
Hey.
What the fuck?
I don't know why I'm feeling like this, but it's on my mind, bro. On my last video, y'all was saying I was breaking generational curses by the way y'all saw me communicating with my child. First, I just want to say, thank you. The video is popular and all that shit. But to the people that be like, you got to give your parents grace because they didn't know and it was just what their parents did to them and it's trauma, fuck all that shit. Because y'all telling me I'm breaking generational curses. That mean if it was a curse, then it could be broken and then anybody could have fucking did it. First of all, I don't parent my son out of trauma. That's one thing that I don't do. And if you do that, I'm not judging you. I'm saying that's not what I do. In that video, I didn't treat my son like that because I got treated a different way. I just realized it at the time that I was doing it that, wow, my mama would have did me something different. Now, to the people that say giving people grace and all that, it's generous to show grace. And in my particular position, I did give my mother some grace. Like, wow, I knew what you went through. You had a baby at a young age. Your parenting structure was this way. You learned that way. You didn't have an iPhone. I could just get on ChatGPT or Google or YouTube and I can learn things that can help me be better right now in real time. And you couldn't do that when I was a kid. That was my grace. I did the whole research of my mama's history and whoever my supposed father was. I looked at the geographic location where they was born at. I looked at the time period. I looked at what the median income was, where my grandparents worked, when all the steel mills and stuff got shut down and it fucked everything up and then crack hit. I overdid the grace on my end. I don't know about y'all. But what I'm saying is, fuck all that they didn't know no better, because if you wanted to do better at some point, you would do better. Okay, maybe your parents didn't treat you great when you was a kid. How do they treat you now? Some of y'all still dealing with the same.
I have a lot to say about this. And what I have to say is that, yeah, I don't believe in, forgiving someone in the sense of, oh, it's all okay. I'll just look to the future and I'll forget it all. I am what I like to call, and some of you may know, as an asshole. But from only certain perspectives for some people. I think there is a power in forgiving, but also forgetting, because some people will treat you one way your whole entire life. They will hold information they've said about you behind closed doors, and then they will take that information and not know that I know some information that I do know, and they'll talk to me as if I'm still a child. And that's just not the case anymore. I'm an adult and I know things. I know how to know things. I've gotten around things to understand things, and I am a fully developed person. Now, does that mean I am going to never forgive somebody? No, I'll forgive someone for my own peace of mind because I don't want to drive myself crazy, but I am not then going to extend myself out in such a way that's so exhausting for me because you fucked my life up so much. Maybe not in a quite of a literal sense, like you didn't try to take me down. Actually, in some ways, maybe. So, even then, you see my brain trying to get around that, and that's just not the case. Sometimes it's fine to forgive, but hold others accountable. Yeah, I like that. Forgive, but hold people accountable. You don't deserve to have people in your life that treat you like shit, that just say sorry 24/7. Sorry. At what point do the sorry stop? At what point does the communication just keeps saying, I can't stop myself from acting this way, so I'm gonna just continue it? And why do I have to deal with the repercussions of that? I'm here today to tell you, friends, you don't have to do that. You can forgive and hold people accountable. It's simple as that. Simple as that. Sorry this got so serious at the start, but it's just, this kind of touched my brain a little bit. Absolutely. Forgive and hold accountable. There's not much more to it than that.
You insinuating. You came home and girl, you about to, woohoo! Girl!
I mean, I just came home.
Chloe.
I just came home.
No, Chloe, I just asked
and I've
you.
been out like all day.
Okay, so what you want? Some fucking sympathy?
No, I'm just saying, like, I came home and you're like coming at me.
No, I'm not coming at you.
Moving my phone because I just sat in bed.
Honey, I asked you how you were, and then before you left, I said I wanted to talk to you about Jenna, and you were like, why? Because I yelled at her? Did she say I yelled at her?
And she basically just said that I did, and I didn't.
No, I said, did you?
And I said no.
And then you left.
Yeah, and I said no. Now you're saying that I started an argument with her when we can watch the film back. I didn't, and I didn't even get a chance to explain.
You're so innocent. Your tone is...
Well, I have actually already watched this TikTok. Yesterday, I was hanging out with my little sister, and she was in the room, and she was sitting next to me watching this, and I overheard, and I was like, this is actually the most insane mom ever. And basically, to describe what happens in the TikTok is, this girl keeps her calmness, she keeps her complexion about just like speaking fluently to her mother, and she does not let herself explode in any way. And this drives her mother up the walls, because she's actually trying to have an adult conversation while her mother turns into a fucking baby. Now, I want to say, because I know how algorithms work, you know, there is a slight chance that one day this mom will see this in the future. Slight. It might be 1 to 1 million, but there's a slight chance. And I want to tell you, mom, if you're watching this, not my mom, to the mom in this video, you're a piece of shit. If you can't have a normal discussion with your daughter, if you can't just let her be right, ask yourself the question, why do I care about this so much? Actually, I offer that question to many people. If you are caring so deeply about something that doesn't affect you, right? Why are you caring? Why are you caring? Why does this affect you? That your daughter is effectively able to communicate better than you, a grown adult. Hey man, it's not her fault that she doesn't act like an abusive parent. Now, whose fault is that you act like an abusive parent? Oh, it's you. It's you. Sorry, girl. Actually, not sorry. This child deserves a lot better. The worst person to see in the Batcave.
You brought me to the Batcave while Alfred was home? Bro, chill out. We just here to steal a few things and then dip. You act like he Batman. He's worse than Batman. Shut up. And I am leaving. I'm not about to be another Alfred Pennyworth victim. Bro, just be quiet. He's all the way upstairs. He will not hear us. He's not Superman. Stop glazing. You already beat Superman. What? That's what I'm trying to tell you now. He literally threw hands with Superman and won. Oh. Okay, well then he'll kill people. So if he finds us, it'll be a 2-on-1.
Alfred, I said how many intruders are there?
None, Master Bruce. They both escaped.
Alright, I'll call you back.
I thought y'all don't kill people, man. You just 200 pop my little cousin. Maybe he relied on my master's vow against lethal force, but rest assured, I do not subscribe to such niceties. I've been to the exits. You can try and run, but then I won't be able to guarantee a quick death. Alrighty, you made sure.
Dude, I feel like they definitely do make Alfred in some of the comic books he is in overpowered, but also at the same time, more power to my man Alfred. Why the fuck not? Alfred has been through life and death, I'm pretty sure, in very legitimate and non-legitimate ways. Also at the same time, want to know why he's taking care of the intruders, doing his own shit? Batman need a break. Okay, listen, does Batman not know about these undead bodies? Probably not. But know who finally gets a break? The fucking Dark Knight, brother. Holy shit. If I was Batman, I would be like, damn, Alfred, I'm disappointed in you, but I got to go out and hang out with some honeys finally after 8 years. Yeah, bro, let Alfred do his shit. All right, listen, he got that kryptonite butler plate that he threw at Superman with his powered bat gloves from Batman's basement. You know that's how it worked. And he was taken down.
No, Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's nothing beats it.
No. Listen, you can go out on the water. You can even bring your dog out on the water. But how the fuck do you not have some sort of strap or harness? Especially if you're like trolling and doing insane spear fishing in this kind of way. Like, I'm sure that they brought this fish up to the boat and they stabbed it. But holy fuck, you're letting your actual dog fly into... That's the ocean. This is the ocean. I know the Great Lakes because I used to live in Michigan. This is the ocean. There's 800 more of these fish that are ready to eat Puggy Wuggy up in one goddamn second. Do fucking better, my friends. Do better.
The police can't restore order or aren't allowed to by Democratic mayors. The National Guard must be called out.
Here's some bad people. They look in your face and they spit right in your face. They're animals. These are paid troublemakers. They're agitators. These are paid insurrectionists or agitators or troublemakers. You can call it whatever you want.
Hey, boys. They're closed for the day.
We're gonna call to send...
What's that, son?
What's he trying to say?
I can't understand a word you're saying.
We can't understand you.
You getting any of this?
It's those masks.
Take off the damn masks. We can't hear you.
Hell, it's damn near 100 out. You're gonna make yourselves pop nuts.
Pop nuts? You mean heat stroke?
No, I mean pop nuts. It's when your nuts get so hot they pop like popcorn, only it's pop nuts. It's true. It happened to my cousin, Luke.
I swear to God.
I said, stay seated, sirs, and don't move.
Does it look like we're ever not seated?
We haven't moved in 20 years. Ain't gonna start now. Don't sass me. No, I'll sass whatever I goddamn please. Who the hell you think you are? I know who.
Dude, this is actually how we should all treat ICE agents. And I'm pretty sure that most of us do. Because if you're a part of ICE, you are probably one of the weakest people alive. Yeah, no, you're literally just a Nazi. And there's not much more to it than that. And I hate even bringing these topics up because, like, I don't want my video to be shadow banned by the government. And you know they're watching, they're listening. But also at the same time, let me just say this. Fuck ICE. Till the day I die. I was raised in a country where I was taught freedom. I was taught that the Constitution is something that our government was going to uphold and follow. Now we have a literal dictator in office. No matter what you want to call it, that's how he's acting. And now it feels like everything's falling apart every other day. And it's very ignorant to think that it's not. That's all I will say. Fuck ICE. Free Palestine. Trans rights are human rights. And most of the hottest women I've ever seen are trans women. Genuinely. So, sit with that. Sit with that. That's not even me being mean to cis women. It's more just like, what are you going to say to that? Does that affect you? It shouldn't, because it doesn't. It's just that simple.
Since you guys like the last one, here's a few more stupidest things my mom has done. Sold my PlayStation 2 and Windows XP desktop to buy an artisanal pipe in which to smoke. I think it's important to add here that she does not smoke. Traded the family van for a family of 5 to get a Jaguar that fit 3 of us. When my grandmother was on her deathbed and I was holding her hand crying because she was dying, my mom walked in the room, took my hand out of her hand, put her hand in her hand, and took a photo for Facebook that says, "Miss you, Mom," and then left the room. Following this, at the tumbleweed dinner, the day after she died.
I have one small story like this. My mom hasn't been too bad, but this one instance recently, it did send me over the edge, and it took me a lot of self-healing to get over this, honestly. But we were recently, so like about a month ago or something like that, maybe more, we were going out to eat, and my mom was like, oh, I'm talking to my mom about how I love big bands. I love orchestras and listening to music like that. In fact, if you watch my streams, you would know that I listen to some music like that sometimes. It puts me into a fun, happy place. My mom goes to me, oh, you know I sold your trombone, right? I'm like, what did you just say? Excuse me? She's like, yeah, your trombone. I sold that. And I'm like, why would you sell my trombone? I would never, ever clear you to do such a thing. And she looks over at my stepdad, and we're out in public, so my face is just getting intensely red, and I'm trying to cope with the fact that I want to scream at the top of my lungs. And she's like, well, I think I talked to you about it. Like, she says that to me first. I'm like, you think you talked to me about it? She's like, oh no, like, I'm pretty sure, no, I know I talked to you about it. I'm like, no, you do not just will things into existence. We take accountability for the fucked up things we do. We do. And she goes and looks at my stepdad, and she's like, oh yeah, don't you remember this happening? And because in that moment of, I'm assuming how my mom was speaking in her voice, he just agrees. I'm just saying, like, in that relationship way, I guess I can see why he would just agree. But also at the same time, how did this go from, I think we talked about it, my face being red, me saying I would never clear you to do that, and then you did, and now you're trying to basically influence this memory into existence, but also at the same time, oh, we talked on the phone about it. There is no actual conversation that was recorded for this instance. Oh, okay. I'm wrong. Listen, Mom, I love you. If you're watching this, just don't bring this up. I just don't want to talk about it anymore. But to air out this story for what it was, I had my childhood instrument that I had so many memories with just given away to some random guy who said he gives instruments away to people who use them. So now I just don't know if my instrument went to somebody that was going to even use it. Not like that's a big factor, but I would have rather myself gifted that instrument to somebody, to a kid who I would know would use it and treat it well. Because I, like, in my older years, I've gotten much more into music and stuff like that, and I just moved home recently, and I was like looking forward to seeing it, and who knows what could have happened with it. But now we will never know, and I can't do anything about it, and life goes on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh my god. Oh my god, I love this video. Not gonna lie, I've seen it.
I love you. تعال برا شوف perfect ها go inside perfect زيد جلدي
انت خرطاح قسم هو خرطاح انت خرطاح ما في
I love you.
ما في I hate you.
Bro, I thought he loved Murphy. Now at the end, he's screaming, I hate you? Murphy may have set him up, but also at the same time, did he? If bro had just like ran onto the couch that was right next to it, I feel like he could have escaped out of that situation pretty well. Am I crazy for thinking that thought? And also, comedy fucking gold. It's like you thought you did something. Psych, motherfucker, you did nothing at all.
Ma'am, I will rub my tongue across your cellulite as if I'm reading Braille.
And before I study your stretch marks in the same way that a geologist would study sedimentary lines in a rock formation, I need you to peek the gender ratio for that video for a moment. Once again, I speak for the masses when I say men like big women. Boys may not, but men do.
This is very true. I personally would fit into the category in this moment in my life where I like goth women, alright? that are a little bit, like, they got a little bit on them. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand the whole obsession of younger boys with, like, intensely skinny women, like, in general. And that goes both ways. I don't understand women that like skinny, nicotine-addicted boys. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'll let them live. I'll let them live in their own little universe. Do what you want. But hey, if there's a little ticky mama out there that wants to like hang out, you know, talk to me, hit me up, hit me up. It's just the truth. Listen, if you got nothing for me to grab onto, like, I feel like maybe that's being a little weird. It's not being weird. I like women with a good ass. It's like, but know what that also comes with? Nice ass thighs. Know what that also comes with? Eating good meals. Know what that also comes with? Good cuddles. Know what that also comes with? Good hugs. Know what that also comes with? A cute face, a good body, a good personality. Because they probably don't give a fuck as much as the other people that are unobtainable for me. Not unobtainable, more that we just don't mesh, if that makes sense. Listen, is a supermodel ever going to be into what I got going on? I mean, yeah, Benny Blanco got Selena Gomez, but that's a once-in-a-lifetime thing for maybe him and only him, because I think we all want Selena Gomez. We all want Selena Gomez. But also, guys, this is the end of the video. I know this was kind of serious at some points, but sometimes shit gets serious. You know, sometimes shit gets serious, and I'm gonna speak on it. And you know what? Also gets silly. We get serious and silly about here. Seriously silly. Okay, so if you want to do me a favor, go ahead and click on that like button. Click on that subscribe button. Maybe give me a kiss on the lips. Okay, we don't have to yet, but kiss the subscribe button for me at least. And I'll talk to y'all in the next one. That was gross. Goodbye.